Okay, very awkwardly, I would like to share with you, if you are going to shop the Sephora promotion, it's the $20 off 100, $15 off $75. I've updated my Pinterest boards, so things I'm looking at purchasing, also all the items I recommend, and it's open to all tier levels. As long as you are a member of the Sephora Insider program, everyone can shop, and it's once online that you can use the code, and if you go in store, I think it's unlimited. So I will link that below in case you are looking for things to purchase. Okay, so yes, okay, excuse me. This is a new purchase. This is like my hallway, right, that you guys usually see in the background. I had this empty wall and I wanted a really thin console. And this is made by, you know, various brands, sold at various websites. I ended up getting it off of the Walmart site. It was like under 100, but it's very thin. I think it's like 6 or 8 inches from the wall. And I like that the top is glass, but the bottom is like a white glass. I think there's just a more fun element to it. So I'm excited to kind of decorate this area. I have an idea for a mirror. I think I'm gonna do a round one. And I had this inspo photo from CB2 that I think I might have mentioned earlier. And yes, I'm looking forward to this. Okay, so we've kind of started the decor here. We have a long, kind of, oh, hold on, gold vase, super thin. And I've got two, everything here is gonna be faux because I'm not trying to take care of stuff. So I don't know what these kind of leaves are called, but cute. And then I had this like faux orchid that we just kind of threw into the mix. That's cute. We have our little Walmart Monstera leaf for $5. A little Hello Kitty. I think this is from Pottery Barn. I don't know how this is gonna look. These are just ideas for what I want on here. This I just got off of TJ Maxx, or from TJ Maxx. The tag is still there. It's $14.99. It's in like a white vase. This thing is an ice bucket. And it's so cute because it's already like cracked glass and it's already ombre. So when I put the white into there, it looks super pretty. Random things there. Down here, I put this monkey. I think did I spray paint this? I don't remember. I put it on a candle holder and we have this gold tree branch. I don't know. I feel like I don't know the word for this. Anyway, those are some ideas. So the concept here for it to be very cluttered, but like a purposeful clutter. So we'll see. We're just gonna keep adding, and of course like mirror and like artwork all the way up. We have extremely high ceilings. I feel like I'm not taking full advantage of everything here, but oh. Whoa, yeah, my camera was like, don't do that. It got dizzy. Okay, so today I really love my makeup and I wanna share the two most important elements, the gloss and the eyeshadow. The eyeshadow is the Colored Raine Power collab. This was down to like $14.50. I love Colored Raine eyeshadows. Like I don't even need to review them, like they're amazing. But we'll probably do swatches, maybe in another video or something. So good. The other thing I want to talk about are these glosses from Maybelline. They're called the Lifter Gloss. I have two shades. This one's Amber and this one is Stone. Here's some swatches. The top is Amber, the bottom is Stone. Very similar, but really pretty on the lips. Like, I didn't feel like a tingle. Maybe it was like very subtle in the beginning. It wears away quite quickly, but they do look so good. They're so smooth. I mean, we will state the obvious that this has like KKW vibe packaging, right? So, love it. I took a little liquid liner and drew in some bottom lashes that have kind of failed to look good over time, but otherwise I think it's really pretty. I also have Tarte Goddess lashes on, which I don't, you know, wear on a daily basis. I do very natural lashes, but today's look just felt like it warranted something like this, and I am loving it. I want to give you guys there we go. It's probably a better idea. It is lunchtime, so I've had this on since 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, maybe 6 hours. Looks really good though. I'm like loving it. I have to wipe this gloss off now because, you know, might have to go put a mask on, but otherwise. Okay, so speaking of masks, I have like a blemish here and I've noticed a little bit of weird stuff along my jawline from wearing masks. So either the weather needs to get like cooler, because when I'm wearing it, it's like it's really hot and sweaty, and I'm noticing just like the lines where the mask hits the most securely or fits the most securely is where we're seeing stuff happen. Okay, some random food sharing for lunch. I love Red Lobster, but specifically for this, the coconut shrimp. They have these deals right now that are like, I think it's $35.99 and you get 35 shrimp or 36 shrimp. You get 2 sides that serve 4. So you can get like 8 baked potatoes or like 8, you know, portions of fries, whatever. And then of course you get the sauce, which I've already dipped into, the pina colada sauce. This combination, I've never been disappointed. It is absolutely amazing. You get, I think, 8 Cheddar Bay biscuits, which I haven't had any, but I split some of this with like my parents. Oh my God, I mean, you guys, these are the best, right? And then I tried this. I've never had this one before. I don't think it's their shrimp linguine, which I don't know. It's fine. I like that it's like not salty, but there's just like a lot of like just baby shrimp everywhere. Oh. And in there are like 4 potatoes. I took 4 and I gave my parents 4. But like this deal is crazy. They're called, I think they're called the family meals or family meal deal. If you scroll through onto their website or their app, there's just a lot of pretty good deals for seafood. Okay, so I am going to continue to eat now. I'm not even in frame. It doesn't matter. All right, guys, makeup sharing. I'm filming later than I usually would. It's probably around 11 a.m. I'm usually filming at 8, 9 a.m., maybe even earlier, depending on how early I did my makeup. I'm a person that wakes up early, regardless of how long I've slept. So today's Saturday, and I actually woke up at 5:30, went back to bed, woke up at 7:30. So I'm like 2 hours later than how I would usually start my day. Anyway, so I used the Colored Raine Power Palette today. I showed this to you earlier because I was just really into my eye makeup a few days ago. Now I'm gonna give you swatches. I used it again today. It is stunning. I love Colored Raine. I don't know why everything is like sticking. I don't have anything like sticky here. Okay, so the first palette I got from them, I usually don't do this, but I just really, really love their stuff. So the first palette I became like obsessed with was when the Queen of Hearts was released. I think a lot of people were really into it. It was one of the first palettes that came out where like the packaging was beautiful, and then the color combination was like, wow, so vibrant, so fun. It featured a little bit of orange, but mostly purples and neutrals, and I've loved this one. This was, again, their first release. I think after having a whole bunch of single loose shadows that they were selling. And then they've released, I think, maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 palettes in between that, I'm not really sure. And then this one caught my eye, the Safari Raine, and I think like a lot of other people became like, I really love their combination of colors. I know it's like, it's so unique, but really, I think the way they do it is, it's different and better. So this is the next palette I fell absolutely in love with. I personally think that the formula has improved even since Queen of Hearts. Queen of Hearts has some drier mattes in there, and I think it's definitely improved. This is, and then lastly, again, this is the collaboration with the show Power. I started watching Power maybe a couple years ago, and I actually have access to Stars now, so I actually need to like finish up this series because I think they've concluded, yeah? Okay, so these 3 here are the shades I have on the lids. So, and then these are the remaining shades that I don't have on today. But I've used this palette a few times this week and I am just so in love. This is probably what I wanted the Urban Decay Ultraviolet palette to be like, because I mean, this is an ultraviolet shade, and I have this on the top lash line and lower lash line, and I have a whole bunch of other colors blended into it, but I just think it's so pretty. When I'm looking at the viewfinder now, I feel like I look a little washed out and a little shiny, but I'm hoping when I edit, it doesn't look bad. What I see in the viewfinder often looks very different than what I see when I'm actually editing. So hopefully it looks better, because right now I feel like I look like a greasy skeleton. Okay, so that's the eye makeup. I also have Urban Decay Alkaline as the eyeliner in the waterline. It has faded a little bit. I did eat and there was like steamy stuff happening. And then the Burberry Cat Eyeliner. I always have like this ever-changing list of my top 3 liquid liners and maybe my top 5. This one is always in that rotation. And I don't know if you guys have seen on Instagram, at least that's where I saw it, Burberry has come out with 2 face palettes. Obviously I'm into the one that's like deeper toned, but it's 5 Baked Gelée products and then 1 creamer bronzer contour shade. I'm like waiting for it to drop at Selfridges. I'm trying to think of who else sells Burberry Beauty. I think Nordstrom might, as well as I think Net-a-Porter does. Anyway, I'm like waiting for that to drop. We'll talk about lips. I don't really have anything on, but I really like this and want to recommend it to you. It's from Flower Beauty and it's their lip mask in the shade Nectar, which is just clear. So this came for free when I purchased one of these Zoeva products I'm going to show you from Ulta. And oh, am I like, okay, yeah, it's grabbing the wrong spot. So that's the dispenser. You just twist it up and it comes out of these holes. What I really like about this is that it's just plastic. I know there's a lot of devices for makeup where it's a sponge tip, whether it's for a highlighter, bronzer, any kind of liquid or cream product. And I get why they do that, so that you can apply it directly to your face and use it to blend, but really, does it ever blend? No. So having this be plastic feels so much more sanitary, even though I'm the only person using it, but I could like wipe it down with like an alcoholic or something if I was like sick. So as far as like a lip mask goes, this is really, really nice. So you don't get as much product, obviously, like if you're comparing it to say like a Laneige or like other lip masks, the amount of product you're getting in here is not a lot. And I think this retails for $9.99. I got it for free with my purchase, so I'm just letting you know. Quality wise, I love it. I would absolutely wear this overnight and be very comfortable, but for now I just have it on because I'm gonna go out later and we're wearing masks, so I really not even gonna bother trying to like figure that whole like lip product thing out. Okay, I purchased this from Ulta. It's the Zoeva Radiant Bronzer Highlighter, and this was free, and this Clinique concealer was free. It was for their like Ulta Platinum, that monthly thing they do where they like give you really great options for promotions. Anyway, so I have the Clinique concealer. This is a new launch from them. This was like a very interesting deal that they decided to do because this is a very new concealer. Oh God, the light is changing. It's a very new concealer. So outside of the promotional swatches, there was very little to guess. I feel like the way the light is hitting it is making me look a little punch there. I'm sorry, I just noticed that. Right, so it's very difficult to shade match, and I don't have a lot of familiarity with Clinique base products, so I picked WN12, and I think I should have just gone down 1 shade because this is a little dark on me. I don't know if it's showing up on camera. It's not because of the way the light has changed, but I could benefit from this being a pinch lighter. So this is WN12. I think I could have done WN10, I think it was. Anyway, it's just a doe foot applicator, and it has a sponge here, which is actually really nice. I might test that out. But because I haven't been using liquid concealers under my eyes for like at least 2 or 3 months, I know that's like pretty intense because I've been using the Clé de Peau. I know, we'll see how long this lasts for, but like I'm really dedicated to this. And this Zoeva Share Your Light bronzer, this is in the shade 4. I believe there are 6 shades. So while I would probably be marketed towards to purchase shade 2, I mean, in the past 2 years, I've noticed I'm just going towards the undertone. So whatever tone I like of a bronzer shade range is the one I'll buy, and then I'll just like use a lighter hand because I think I just always like the darker shades. So This is so beautiful. I've used this just as like eyeshadow because the bronzer in it is such a beautiful satin that it just like really illuminates the eye really beautifully. So Zoeva has kind of been departing from what they usually release, like, you know, like eyeshadows in cardboard packaging, blush palettes or face palettes in cardboard packaging, and they come out with stuff like this. And I don't think it's getting any love, and I don't understand why. Their brushes are fantastic. They've always been fantastic. As far as synthetics go, I would highly recommend their line of brushes to you. A lot of their brushes are staples in my rotation. So I've really been liking what they've been doing. This released earlier in the year. It's the Visionary Light in the shade Surreal. I feel like these did not get good reviews, at least when I read the ones on Ulta, and I'm like, I don't understand why. It's literally so beautiful. I have it on the inner corners today. I don't know why when I put stuff on the inner corner, they don't show up evenly, even though I apply evenly. It has to just be something really subtle in like the shape of like how my nose and eye situation is over there. But this is a baked, beautiful formula. I have swatches for you guys, and I used it all over the lid. I use it just in the center. I use it as a highlight. Now, as a highlight, it's definitely not gonna be for everyone. It's very, very glittery and shiny, but I think it looks really pretty when it's kind of like buffed into the skin. We set with the Make It Forever in the shade Marble. As for highlight today, we have the Grande Cosmetics Grande Glow Liquid Highlighter in French Pearl. And then for blush, it's the Grande Pop in Sweet Peach. These are both really nice. There's something about the scent of them. Can we tell that I have a little bit of blush on? I put so little blush on, guys, but like I've just been enjoying it a little bit. I mean, if you've watched the past couple videos, it's cooling when you apply it and when you blend it in, but there's something about the scent. If anyone has tried these products, let me know what you think the scent is, because it actually smells the way their lip glosses smell, but in this form in particular, it's like very nostalgic. It smells like, I don't know, like sweet bubbles or something. I can't pinpoint it, but it smells like something very familiar. Okay, so that's the bronzer. That's the highlight it comes with. This is the Zoeva Surreal. I mean, so pretty. They're not getting enough love. There's 3 shades. I think there's a more yellow gold and then maybe something more cool tone like pink. And then here's the Grande in Sweet Peach and French Pearl. I think that's it. I feel like I've over-talked a lot. So we have a lot of eyeshadow on today, and I'm not against it. So when I wear a mask, it's gonna be even more like intense, but oh well. Okay guys, so I was gonna leave and get out the door, but since I'm so late starting the day anyway, I have some bags, like the same bag, and then some sunglasses I figured I'd share with you because I haven't done stuff like that in a while. So I was switching my purses out from the black version of this to the leopard version of this, and this is a Balenciaga. When this was first released sometime last year, I was like, oh my god, I've never worn a Balenciaga bag before. I've never been like looking at them and thinking I want one until this one came out, and like I was so in love, and I ended up getting it. I think it was like $17.90 or $18.90 for this bag, and I'm like, no. I got it for close to $1,000, and I'm just like, okay, we're okay now. I never understood the appeal of Balenciaga. It seemed kind of like casual, which I like, a lot of crossbody, a lot of duffel, which I also like. But then I think they switched into this like just having the word Balenciaga typed onto like a blank bag, and I don't know that I was into that. But when this released, I was just like, okay. If you've never had a Balenciaga before, it's like one of those you have to see in person. Again, I don't live in a place where I have access to like all the designer bags to like see them and compare them and whatnot. So I just have to go off of like, hopefully this website has free returns. So if I don't like it, I can return it because it's a lot of money. So these strappy things, at first I was like, that's like a lot of like annoyance. But then like, once you have it, you're fine. The weight of the bag, it's so lightweight, but it's so well constructed It's a very hard combination to come across, I think, in like any kind of handbag. So I really like that. I love all the details. Like this area has like some studding. There's like studding all around it. This area is braided. So that's like really cute, and it gives it a little more sturdiness. But the leather they use is sturdy but light, so you can carry it and it doesn't weigh on you too much. And then also on the crossbody, of course, they have their shoulder strap, which also so useful. I love it so much. And then it has like this little mirror thing. Like I could have removed it, but I just like, I love the like kind of maximalism. Also, it's minimalistic in that the whole thing's just like the same print. So after carrying this for like months and months, I was like, I kind of want to get a black version of this bag because it's like a non-decrepit, easy bag to carry. It's so easy. It just has like one pocket, right? And then the inside has another pocket. So I had started seeing this one pop up on a few websites. I think I got this one from Rue La La. Again, I got it for like closer to 1,000, maybe even under. So this one doesn't look as beautiful on camera, but it's a crackled black leather and all of the hardware is black as well. So it's like identical to that, but it's such an easy bag to carry. It goes with everything, like for me, obviously, because it is black. Okay, so sunglasses. I feel like some of these might even go back until like October or November of last year. I don't really remember. I wore these in a recent vlog, I think, and I didn't really talk about them at all, but these are from DITA, D-I-T-A. When I had first started seeing these sunglasses, I don't know, probably like 5, 6, 7 years ago, I was like, this brand has really beautiful sunglasses. And I started reading up on the brand. It's like the quality of the materials, etc., etc. And I love it. It's like a gradient lens, which I always gravitate towards, but the lighter part has this like milkiness to the gradient that is so pretty. It almost like makes your skin look better than it is. And these are the Superstition. I feel like these could be discontinued. And here we go, we have sunglass marks. Oh, we're just gonna have to deal with it. So I think they're discontinued. They have a sunbird. It's kind of a similar vibe. The lens I think is thinner and it might even be more cat-eyed, but I love these. They feel amazing. I'm really glad I got these. The reason I never delved into purchasing this brand is because it's so expensive. I think their glasses are like $4.95, $5.95, $6.95. I've seen them go up really, really high, and I'm just like, I can't do that. Like I try to keep the sunglass, like the luxury sunglass arena needs to stay around $150. Ideally, I really don't make purchases unless they're like around $100, because that's just like my comfort zone for sunglasses. So that's these. I really, really like these. Tom Ford, where are they? Yeah. Oh, okay. So these are called the Helena from Tom Ford, and I couldn't tell if I like these or not. So luckily, I mean, I saw them on Rue La La, so I could return them if I didn't like them, but they have these in various shades. I went for this one. It's a reflective lens with a very stark gradient, and I think they're really fun. I think they're really cool. They have them in like a blue tint, I believe, but I just kind of went for this like really bare look, hoping it would work out so you can see like what I'm filming in front of. But there, that's better if I like don't look directly into the camera. But yes, I love these. I feel like I should just do a sunglass video at some point, but I feel like this kind of works. Lastly, no, actually, we have a Fendi. These are probably from like way last year. Again, from Rue La La. I saw them and I'm like, those look extremely oversized. They seem like something I would really enjoy. And I don't, oh, here it is. FT3 FQ. I don't know. I'll list below what it is. So they have like the little Fendi logo here, and there's like little balls here at the end that kind of make it easy to put on and off since this part is so thin. But these are incredibly oversized, but I just think they're so nice. Are we not obsessed with these? Beautiful, right? Just absolutely beautiful. I mean, these are a little bug-eyed, but they're so lightweight. They like weigh absolutely nothing. and they're huge, and I just love them because I always just like, make my face look smaller, please. This is probably something that I've like worked myself into, like, you know how like there's certain things you think negatively about yourself, but other people are not, like, they're like, what are you talking about? But I'm always like, I just want my face to look smaller. I think it's from like growing up Asian and always feeling like my features are so flat. So like it just makes my face look bigger. I don't know. Anyway, I mean, I'm not seeking pity. I'm just saying these are like things I go through. So from DIFF, my favorite brand as far as like more affordable sunglasses go, because you can really get them on sale. I want to say since like March or April, they've been doing a lot of like buy one get one free. Also, if you frequently purchase from them, you earn points, and I had like $20 off, and you can add that to like any sales that they're doing. So I think I got like 4 pairs of glasses for 160, 140, maybe something like that, which I think is a good price. So I used to love the DIFF Beckies. I still love them. So this, I believe, is just a all silver mirrored version, which is beautiful and amazing. So yeah, we have to do a video where we can't see the camera. I don't have to figure out how to do that. But I love these. And then they've since released something called the Becky 3, and the one I got has a gradient to it. So what they did was they took that frame, their standard Becky frame, and they cut it out. So there's like nothing here. It's just, you see that? So like they just kind of cut the frame out, and it's a subtle tweak, but I really like it. I think it looks really, really good. So this is a Becky 3. There's a slight gradient happening. They have a lot of colors. Whenever they release the Becky, a new Becky, what's the word? Whenever they release a new Becky, basically, they'll release it in a lot of different frames and a lot of different colors, which is always really fun. This is probably one of their newest releases. This is in the style called Donna. I have it in the pink gradient. So cute, right? It literally makes everything look rose colored and so pretty and so fun. But these are really pretty. I think it's, I have to like go back a little further, and then you can see, and I have to like turn to the side. But these are really, really cute. Yeah, clearly I'm very into a gradient lens and an oversized lens. It's like my favorite. And then these are the same glasses with like a blue gradient. So I've really been loving all of these. These are all really like my style. So if these are the style of glasses you like and we have a similar face shape, you would probably really enjoy picking these up. And the thing with DIFF is, I think the further along they get in like creating glasses, the quality improves in that I feel like they become more lightweight. There are a lot of glasses I have from them that I like, that look awesome, but the material is a little heavy on the face. Whereas these, especially this newest one, feels so nice, even though they're like a larger lens. Hey, I don't know if I've enjoyed filming a clip as much as I just did. Like, I just love sunglasses so much. Okay, so yeah, now I will leave. It's probably closer to noon now, and let's see what we get up to. Hi, this is also me closing out the video, so I will see you next week.